So today has been a really big turning point for me. It's full moon, and I don't know what got me, but I've suddenly realised that the last 10 years of my life have been really about spiritual growth. I think, as so many people have seen on here, um, all my relationships that I've had is about me growing spiritually. It's been about looking inside of me and seeing really what's happening, what's going on inside. Um, and the last relationship I had, um, that finished in January, and was a really quick decision, I think, on my part. For me, was the end of the cycle. Something really happened in that, and I really found that in that relationship, I found who I was and what I needed. Um, and I really felt that this was it. That some huge cycle was finally closing, a cycle of this inner learning. And um, during that relationship, um, it wasn't healthy. It really wasn't healthy in a physical way. The person that I was with um, wasn't healthy, was eating badly, um, eating the wrong food, doing nothing. And I think it really had an effect on me. And I put on weight. I think I've put on about 8 kilos in that relationship. And it pulled me down, and I realised that it gave me an excuse as well to eat badly, to eat the wrong foods, and thinking, well, he likes women who are curvy, and that's helping me to accept how I am, and so I can give myself permission to eat that way. Dangerous thought. And I realise now that, in actual fact, that was also a trigger for me, because that relationship was also having an effect, having a was a reflection on me and what was really happening inside of me. The fact that I could just let things go, and it was almost like looking at the lazy part of me, and that was a really reflection of the part of me that needed to be healed. And since that relationship, I've realised that not only was it the end of a toxic cycle that just finished, it's also the beginning of a new one. And in this one, it's looking on the outside of myself now and looking on the physical side. And how can I was going to say grow physically. No, I don't want to grow any more physically. How can I work myself on my physical body? I've done the spiritual side, and now that's up and going, and I know what needs to be done, and that's that part of the lesson's done. And so now I was sat here this morning, and my back just hurts so much. I've really got problems with the lower back, and it was always an excuse. Well, I can't do anything because my back hurts. I thought, you idiot, Nikki, your back is hurting because you're doing nothing. And I then saw that as a stagnant energy in my lower back. And the lower back for me also represents the root chakra, it represents a physical environment, and physical environment also means the body. So for me, it was my body saying, come on, it's time to work on this part. Your physical body is now stuck, and we need to unstick this. And then I was sat here looking at stuff on the computer and Pinterest, looking for things to inspire me, and it suddenly clicked. Just get up and do it. What's stopping you for just getting up and doing a bit of exercise? I go for walks occasionally, but really strong physical stuff. So I thought, that's it. I've got to stop listening to my comfort ego and just go and do something. So I put on some power music, got changed in some sports gear, and then did my sport around the living room. And I felt so much better. I just felt something inside of me that had been like murky, dirty waters was suddenly getting moved. And, stagnant stuff was moving. And I just felt, okay, now this is it. And And as always, the first time is easy, but then you think, oh shit, I've got to do this every day now. I've got to motivate myself. So I thought, no, this, there's only me who can do this. Nobody else can look after me. I'm really on my own here. So I've gone out, stocked my fridge with healthy stuff. Thought, stop buying all the unhealthy stuff, Nikki, because full well if you buy a packet of biscuits, they're all going to be gone in 2 days. So just do it, stop it. And for me, I'm really into lots of nuts at the minute, cashew nuts and almonds and courgette seeds and all the rest of it. I just love it, and I realise it's the crunchy stuff that I like about it. It gives texture and interest to foods. So I was stuck up with loads of those because it's good protein as well and vitamins. So really going for stuff that I just love in a healthy way. And I just feel like, that there's something's happened to me. I know why. I don't want to talk about it yet. But I know that something that happened in the past sent me on a spiritual walkabout. And it's come around again. It sent me on a new line, and that's physical workout. And it's just so funny when you look at life and you really see what's really going on with you, and you see that everything really has a reason. And it's like going to university while they go and do studies, and you pass the exam and okay, I've got that. Obviously you put into practice what you learn, and then it's on to the next thing, and it is what's happening. And for 10 years I surrounded myself with personal development books, with listening to Empower Radio, with the personal development radio. So now it's time, the way I've got to get through these first days, because it's easy to start out, but to keep the motivation is really another another big issue. So I'm going to make myself really an emotion board full of images that really motivate me, of healthy bodies and good food, and start listening to podcasts about healthy living, and just surround myself in the world to get me in the right mindset. Because we all know what needs to be done and how to do it, but it's actually doing it is the hard thing. And getting off your backside and deciding to do it, then keeping that motivation going. And I think the bigger thing for me was thinking that I'm not going to be able to keep it up. I'm never going to get there. This isn't me. I'm not meant to be this way. And that is all beliefs. It's nothing about that at all. Our bodies are designed to be healthy. And, it's all very well having a health of spiritual body. But if that's not sitting in a body that's healthy, well, it serves nothing, because, your spiritual self has nowhere to be. If your physical body breaks down, the thing of love thy temple. And so it's really getting into the mindset and keeping it there, and just surrounding myself with everything I can think of that's going to be healthy, because I know in this next, now the next time is this, and it's important. So here's to my next journey, and see where it gets me. And so I've put on a lot of weight, and I don't feel good. I don't feel healthy, and that's really, it's loving my body from where I am, because you can't improve something you hate. And I just feel so sad that I've let my body go that way. So it's time to get back on track and start this new journey. So that's me. I'm out there. I've said it. And let's see, I've now got to keep this going. And I just hope, in 6 months, I'll be somewhere else than I am now.